Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. By power of stat quo, I begin the stream, and I hope everyone is full of energy to play some games. I'm so sorry, to interact with some software tonight, despite all of the energy that I'm sure you must have put out watching the Game Awards last night and watching the PlayStation Experience today. I'm sure you're all interactive softwared out, but of course, we have some software to go through tonight. And what else would it be but the CDI? We still have a number of titles to go through. This is the official PlayStation Experience post-show, in which the focus is on the Philips CDI for some reason. Well, I mean, it is the precursor to the media-focused consoles of today. I mean, really, the PS4, the Xbox One, these systems are what Philips wanted the CDI to be. Like, that vision has been accomplished. But we can still celebrate the precursor to today's systems with the CDI. So let's start up what we've got in here tonight. So again, another first look at a CDI title. This is a more well-known one. I believe it also had a PC release. I've never played it myself, but I have heard it mentioned a number of times over the years.
Something is wrong, Fritz. Fetch me schematic 13, Fritz. The red one. Once I have corrected this minor annoyance, I shall go on to execute my master plan. Follow the transverse directional rectifier. Go right. Now, right, you fool, right! Oh, no. I'm going to need a proper pair of hands. A computer expert. Fritz, you must prepare for his arrival. Lead our unwitting participant into a false sense of security. And then you'll know what to do.
Yes, it is called Braindead 13. Very good animation, and I'm not sure if this is just like a Dragon's Lair type of game. It kind of looks like it. Or if there would be any other kind of gameplay.
Hiya, pal. I'm Lance from Computer Town. Sorry I'm a bit late. Had trouble finding the place. So, your network's down, huh? Oh, there she is. Oh, no problem, sir. I can fix anything.
Oh man, what a piece of junk.
Okay, what do we got here? A triple transducing capacitor. Digital coupling connected to... Oh man, surprise, a burnt out diode. Got any gum, sir? Cool, thanks.
Okay, that's $15.95 for labor. And parts. Oh, you have parts. There's no charge. And there's comes to $22.50. And who should I bill this out to?
Dr. Neurosis. Dr. Neurosis.
You ain't one of those mad, disembodied scientist guys bent on taking over the world, are you?
How did you know?
Man, I played a lot of video games, and I know an average.
Average? I am not average! You are in the presence of a sentient intellect. My slave terminals are connected to the global network. Soon, nothing shall stand in my way. I will
Rule the world.
Fritz.
Uh-oh.
Fritz, you imbecile! Kill him!
Okay, Lance. Think fast, Lance. Boom! Hiya, pal.
Terminate him with extreme prejudice. Second point. So, mediocre literary pair. A narrow escape for a narrow mind. If it is a challenge you want, then it's a deadly game you'll get. We shall see just who is average.
Whew, that was a long intro. Like, that had to take up most of the space on the CD. So it's Braindead 13, and we are obviously playing as a totally awesome, self-aware 90s dude who is incredibly cool. What are the settings that we can change on this? Let's see, sound effect. Okay, and position video. I mean, I guess this is all right. No subtitles, which I noticed some people asking for, and yes, I would appreciate subtitles as well. It's kind of hard to understand what they're saying. Like, the music seems a bit too loud, but I guess we'll see what we can do here. I just hope that when I'm supposed to interact with something that I'm gonna get some kind of prompt.
I'm game.
All right. Oh, should I interact? I'll press left. I was killed. We're still ready to go. Maybe I should press up? Right, so it is like Dragon's Lair, in which there are not actually any prompts on the screen when you are supposed to interact with something. And I guess the gameplay is just completely trial and error, in which... Okay, I'll try pressing up this time, because I think there was a hallway above us. Let's see. Yeah, okay, press up, run that way. No, I'm not doing anything. Oh, no, there we go, okay. I was supposed to press something at some point there. Lance does not let any of this keep him down, though. He is frisky and spry and ready to go, despite being horribly killed. What control options do I have? Hell if I know! I have a controller and I'm pressing buttons on it. There are no button prompts. This is like Dragon's Lair. No button prompts. You just have to look at what is on the screen. and you have to figure out what it is you're supposed to press. Like, I pressed up here because I see the hallway up there, so I assume that's where I have to go. I'm gonna press left. Try pressing left. Left. No. No. Nothing. Okay, I'll try pressing up again. I'll try pressing up again and seeing if we continue to run forward. But yeah, that's what this kind of game is. I never like these kinds of games, because it just results in you watching these animated scenes over and over and over again, and that's what you're expected to do. That's how they pad out the gameplay in this style of game. Can I press the action buttons as well? I mean, maybe they might do something? I don't know if they would. What? Oh, I was pressing up. Alright, I don't know what happened there. We have to watch this again. In Dragon's Lair, the action button did do something. If you were on a prompt, if you were in an area in which you were supposed to use the sword, pressing the action button would have you use the sword. I don't know if there is anything we need to do with an action button here. Alright, up, 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 up. Go up, go up. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna keep pressing up. Gonna keep pressing up. I'm hitting on up. No, nothing happened. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't press up. Maybe I should be going in a different direction. Does the game have an easy mode? We didn't see anything. We looked at the options. And there wasn't anything. So I pressed left on the first direction. It didn't do anything. I'm gonna hammer on right when we get to the first choice and see if that actually, if that ends up being a valid choice. Okay, almost here.
I'm game.
Almost there. Right. Okay, we're running right. Okay, we're going downstairs. Keep going down. Nope, down. I'm pressing down. There we go. We're continuing to go down. Alright, I'm gonna go left. Let's try left. I'm hitting left. Alright, okay. How you doing? I'm gonna press buttons. I pressed button. No? Oh, no. Okay, one of the buttons takes us to this menu. So one of the action buttons does that. We can save games in the middle of this, I guess? That's interesting. I'm gonna press left. Nothing's happening. I don't know if we have unlimited lives. I hope so, because we're gonna need them to actually get anywhere in this. I'm gonna press down or down? Maybe down? Down? How about down? No? What if I do this? Well, that's kind of cheating, I guess. What about the action button? I'll press button number 1. Is anything happening? Oh, that was interesting. It was dinging, and then when he was about to swing at me, the tone of it increased. The pitch got higher. Alexa's saying, get the knife in the cabinet. Okay, I'll press up and see if anything happens. I'm hammering on up right now. No, nothing was happening. Okay. Let's try running back to the right to leave the room. Let's try doing that. Man, I am hammering on everything here, and nothing's working. I'll try left again? Oh, there we go. I dodged. Press right. Press right. No. Okay, so if I press left when he's about to swing the first time, I will dodge it. And, I tried pressing right to dodge the second swing. It didn't work. Okay, I'll try something else then. I'll try down for the second swing. Down, 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 down. Nope. There's a FAQ. I can imagine that there's a FAQ. I imagine that you would need one to play this. I'll try pressing up instead. What? I don't know. I was hitting left. Can I load up a YouTube video of someone playing this game and just leave it at that? I mean, that might be the better way of going about it. Alright, gonna try up. Nope. Maybe I'll try the action button during the second swing. Maybe we're about ready to stop interacting with this media. I think you're probably right. You're probably right. Let's just try to see if we can do anything. We can actually finish this scene. We probably will not be able to. Okay. Action button now. Action button. Oh, there we go. Okay. I pressed the action button and I was able to dodge it twice. I guess I was supposed to press something else right away. I'm curious as to how it is you're supposed to figure out what to do in this game. Like, it has to be just what we're doing right now, right? Like, is there any other way you could actually figure out what you're supposed to do here? Press right. Okay, press up. Nope. The sequence is left, action button, power button, power button off, yes. Yes, that's probably the correct sequence. Left action, right action, up. Okay? I guess my timing was not quite right on that. I'll try it one more time. Then I think that we're gonna have to stop because this is not good game design, honestly. I understand why it was used for Dragon's Lair. Okay. I get why this was used for Dragon's Lair. It was an arcade game. The idea was that it was supposed to draw you in with the animation because that's not something you would ever see in a video game at the time. And the fact that it killed you so quickly and that it made you put in so many quarters was a success of game design because it was designed to make you put in quarters. This is a home game. This is a game that you're playing on a home console. I don't think the game design really holds up on this. Probably the best looking CDI game so far. Oh, it is good looking. I mean, there's no doubt that the animation is very good. But, whew. That is not a game that I don't think is very good for streaming. I mean, it would be impressive if you could actually get through it in one go. That would be an impressive thing to see, but I don't know if that's a good thing to play on the stream. Alright, I actually don't know anything about this game. It might not be in English. It's Scotland Yard Interactive. In German. Oh yeah, the animation quality is holding up from Braindead 13 to this. I mean, those backgrounds are nice photographs. Let's take our time opening up this door.
Scotland Yard. Ihre Aufgabe: finden Sie Mr. X. Treffen Sie Ihre Wahl mit dem Eingabeelement und bestätigen Sie anschließend mit Taste 1. Die erste Hilfe erklärt Ihnen das Spiel.
So yes, it is in German. I don't think we're gonna be able to do too much with it. Okay, there we go. Now things. Okay, this is a menu. Erst means delete. I mean, I'm gonna guess newer is gonna be new. Alter, maybe that's continue. Oblige. I don't know. Maybe that's options or exit. Oh, this is first. I'm just wondering what this last one is. If there's an options menu in this. Oh, this is help? Well, I think we do need help, so let's try it out.
Mit dem Eingabegerät können Sie
I
den
see.
Spielablauf von
So this is how you would play it with the Philips
Sie können dieses
CDI remote.
durch Drücken der
This
Taste
is the
1
default
jederzeit
controller with the thumbstick on it.
Durch erneutes Drücken der Taste 1 wird die Spielanleitung
So I mean, I guess by help, they mean this is how you use the control. Like if you really are at that point where you don't know how to even use that, then this is how you do it. I mean, I guess that's kind of accurate for the target audience that Philips was going for. And this was supposed to be a very, mainstream product among people who were not necessarily into video games, so they might need to know how to actually use the control. Doesn't the controller depend on which CDI you have? Yeah, but the initial CDI, the default controller was the remote control.
Alle anderen Spieler haben als Detektiv
All right, so we have these suspects, I guess, is what
zu verhaften.
this is.
Gelingt es einem Detektiv, mit dem unsichtbaren Mr. X auf einer Haltestelle des Spielfeldes zusammenzutreffen, dann muss Mr. X sich zeigen und die Detektive haben
There was a board game called Scotland Yard, so maybe this is the interactive video adaptation to the board game.
Zugmöglichkeiten aufgebraucht haben.
I have no ticket.
Mr. X in Sicherheit
They got somehow they got a picture of Mr. X victoriously posing for the camera after getting away.
und anschließend mit der Taste 1
Is this Guess Who? That's what I was thinking. That this might be a version of Guess Who.
Classic und London Special auswählen. Die Spielvariante Classic orientiert sich weitgehend an den Regeln des Brettspiels. London Special dagegen bietet eine neue, spannende Variante. Wir empfehlen Ihnen, Ihre ersten
You would have to guess
Spielerfahrungen
where
mit
the criminal was by what
Classic
tickets they used.
Bestätigen Sie Classic mit Taste 1. Sie
So
können sich entscheiden,
maybe
welche
we'll just
Rolle
start
des
the game up and see what it looks like and what the gameplay might look like for a minute before moving on.
des Spiels empfehlen wir Ihnen die Detektivrolle. Den
I mean, at least we can see all of these really well-drawn characters.
Robbie X, das
And
elektronische
what?
Superheld.
What is that?
Sollten Sie das Spiel allein spielen, steigen
What is
Ihre
that?
Erfolgsaussichten bei der Jagd nach Robbie X, wenn Sie gleichzeitig mehrere Detektivfiguren steuern. Bei 2 Spielern sollte jeder 2
I
Detektive.
really want to know what the narrator is saying right now about that character.
Tritt jeder Spieler als einzelner Detektiv gegen Mr. X an. Sie wählen Ihren Wunschdetektiv aus den 10 vorgegebenen Figuren mit dem Eingabegerät aus. Bewegen Sie dazu das Eingabeelement zum gewünschten Detektiv. Wenn Sie nun auf Taste 1 drücken, leuchtet der Name des Detektivs auf. Sollten Sie sich nachträglich entscheiden, diesen Detektiv nicht ins Spiel übernehmen zu wollen, so drücken Sie nochmals auf
This is
Taste.
kind of taking a while. I can pause it. Alright, oh. Yeah, let's see about Mr. X. Who's this about?
Mr. X macht immer den ersten Zug. Er verrät in regelmäßigen Abständen seinen Aufenthaltsort. Um es den Detektiven schwerer zu
I don't know what's gonna lead to anything here. Maybe we just should go on to the next one. Let's try. Okay, we're back at the menu. Let's try new game, and let's see how it starts. See what it is that you do. All right. What about Sherlock? What if I just select everyone? What? Okay, yes, let's say Violet is a robot. I guess let's say that. That everyone are robots. No, I guess the frog means we were wrong. No. Oh, all right. That's probably enough of Scotland Yard Interactive for right now. It would be interesting. Oh, I have to pick the person who I wanted to play as, so that was where I was actually just picking the character. Okay. Well, I don't think we were going to get too much else out of that. Now, this next one that we're loading up might suspiciously look like a game. I'm here to assure you it is not. Because this is the Philips CDI. I mean, we don't have games here, we have interactive software. So, I mean, don't get the wrong idea. Because it's Tetris, which you might know as a game. But you've never played Tetris as it was intended to be played, which is as interactive multimedia software. This is serious entertainment for serious people. It's not a game for little kids. We're going to play some Tetris. No, interact with some Tetris, I'm sorry. So this was, alright, level 0, this was the game that I would see the CDI demoed with in some places. Because, hey, you know, it's Tetris. You know, people like Tetris. This is what people wanted to see. The best game on the CDI right here? Yeah. Yeah. So as you can see, they really multimedia'd this up. They put in just, you know, relaxing background music. Pictures of nature in the background. Just, you know, making you feel good after a hard day's work. Why is the UI not centered? Artistry. The Game Boy version had better music. Well, the Game Boy version is for little baby kids, because it's a video game on a little baby video game system. It's the point that I'm trying to get across here. This is for serious adults. I mean, just imagine relaxing on your big projection television at the end of the day, holding a remote control with a thumbstick on it, and using it to control some Tetris, to interact with some Tetris. I made it to level 1. That's what I did. And now we get a new background. Just feel that waterfall just crashing down on you. Everything's gonna be all right. You're thinking to yourself, I feel all right about spending several $100s on this CDI. And there hasn't really been anything on it that you thought that you wanted, but the salesman at the Sears was really convincing about trying to get you to buy it, and you weren't quite sure about it, but this makes it all worth it. This is the type of Tetris you buy at Sharper. Oh no! I was reading the chat and did that. This is the type of Tetris you buy at Sharper Image, not Sears. Yeah, I can see this. I can feel the Sharper Imageness being emitted from this version of Tetris. It's kind of odd in like the way this Tetris controls is like button 1 is to rotate the piece, and button 2 is to bring the piece down. So you don't press down to bring it down. You press a button to do it. It's a little different from what you might expect. And we made it to level 2. What do we get now? Tetris, relax me. Oh yes, this is nice. Look at that nice field in the background. I'm sure there are, animals just minding their own business out there. They don't know anything about interactive software or Tetris. They're just living their lives naturally. Whoa, what? Oh no. Tetris, no! You're ruining my relaxation, Tetris! Tetris, stop that! Oh, no, Tetris! Tetris, I'm trying to relax and be one with nature. Okay, I think it stopped. Okay, I think that we're all right. Just leaning back. Oh, now we're in the desert. Look at those dunes going off into the distance. You could just play Tetris for the rest of your life. Just you, and the CDI. There's no sound effects? Yeah, I noticed that. I guess sound effects would not have been very relaxing. You just want to lean back and bask in the nature of Tetris. Look at that peaceful stream, that burbling brook. Think of the fish that live in there as you play Tetris. The background is a GIF. Well, the backgrounds were always gifts. They were just so realistic that maybe you never noticed it. They drew you into their portrayal of nature. And once Tetris draws you in, it never lets go. Yeah, now the music's getting a little bit more upbeat, making us feel good about our lives. What was that little flash right there? Tetris, I don't want you harshing my buzz again. Look at this forest. Just walking through the forest, taking pictures of nature that is going to be used with Tetris on the CDI. It's late. The kids have gone to bed. You've been trying to figure out what you're going to do with this $700 CDI that you just bought. But don't worry. Tetris is there to just lean back in your recliner and fumble around with the remote control as the blocks just come down. And the blocks are not judging you. They're not going to make you feel bad about your bad purchases, or maybe the mistakes you've made in your life. There's no judgment here. There's just corrupted backgrounds is what's just here. No, Tetris, I'm relying on you here. Tetris, you have to stop this. Tetris, how am I supposed to lean back and forget all of life's problems when you are bringing those problems right here front and center? Technical glitches has nothing to do with feelings of zen, Tetris. At least the music hasn't started glitching out. Maybe I can just ignore that big black stripe in the background. Nothing I can do with that one. Oh no! See these mistakes I'm making. It's because of that black stripe in the background. I can't stop thinking of anything but that. Everything's just going to pieces, just like your life. How did you let that salesperson talk you into buying that $700 system? You couldn't afford that. I mean, you're trying to make mortgage payments, you're trying to pay off your car, and the salesman was just so convincing. And the tragic music plays as you think about your failures in Tetris and in life. So that's Tetris for the CDI. I mean, hey, at least Tetris is a timeless product. And there are many different versions of Tetris. It's good that the CDI had one. I mean, there may be better, more exciting versions of Tetris on other platforms, but hey, it's good that it was good that Tetris was on here with its relaxing music and relaxing nature backgrounds that sometimes would become corrupted and kind of glitch out. I mean, it's good that it had that. Is there a 3D Tetris on the Oculus Rift? I would not be surprised if there is, but there was no 3D Tetris on the CDI, just regular 2D Tetris with smooth jazz and nature photos. One of the primary games to use when the CDI was being demonstrated in a store, because everyone loved Tetris. Everyone wanted something that could play Tetris, and the CDI could do that. May not have been able to do a whole lot else, but it could play Tetris. Apparently $700 in 1991 is equal to $1,200 now. Yeah, I mean, you can see why they had actual salespeople trying to sell people on the CDI. It was not a cheap purchase. This was an investment you were making if you were going to buy a CDI. So this is Plunderball. Can the CDI play DVDs? No, I mean, this came out a good deal before DVDs became popular. DVDs was more late 90s. This was early 90s. There were movie CDs that were released for the CDI. Oh, hold on.
Sarthic Star Federation split into warring clans. Those solar systems with military might rose to power in this new galactic order, each hoarding its wealth and resources. Organized trade became a relic of the past, and poor systems depended upon rogue pirates for their survival. One of the most infamous pirate ships was the Black Corps, successful for its uncanny ability for being at the right place at the right time. After a recent raid, the Black Corps had the good fortune to intercept the royal yacht of Clan Lord Brave. While stripping the ship of its valuable cargo, the Black Corps' captain discovered Princess Serena defending the bridge. Moved by her beauty, he returned the plunder and escorted the ship back to safe territory. Romance developed during the voyage, and the two continued to secretly court. During a return visit to Caden, the Black Corps received a garbled distress call. The Black Corps scanners picked up heavy background radiation and the departure of a large armada. Caden had been destroyed.
Oh no, Caden! So, I mean, it looks like that there's an actual epic story behind this. Let's see. Oh, who's the cast of Plunderball? Okay, there are actors. Okay, Clan Lord Braith is the ruler of Caden. Okay, I guess Caden is the entire planet. Let's see. No military training, extremely wealthy and benevolent ruler. What's info? What's
Born
this
into
about?
the royal family during the interclan wars, Clan Lord Braith had a better head for business than for battle, and built Caden into one of the richest trading centers in the system.
You know, this is going to be hilarious if this just turns out to be pinball and it has all this.
The sole heir to the throne of Caden, Princess Serena is often under the protective cloak of Clan Lord Braith. However, she is often tempted to slip away for a taste of the exciting world outside of court life.
Oh, one of those sassy princesses that just is stifled under the overprotected life of being royalty.
A pirate and criminal feared throughout known space, Baron Scorpion and his armada has terrorized every planet in their path. Despite being a wanted man throughout the system, he has yet to be captured and brought to justice.
Baron Scorpion came up with his name when he was, he was posting on video game forums back in the 90s, and he was just a teenager, and, he thought it sounded totally badass at the time. Now, it's like 20 years later, and he's thinking, maybe I shouldn't have chosen that name. I don't know, kind of thinking it doesn't suit me anymore, but that's what everyone knows me as, but I don't know.
Roxanne's lust for fortune and riches led her to sign aboard the pirate ship Black Corps as first mate. With a tongue as sharp as her cutlass, she is a demanding and capable officer.
I'm sure all of these characters are going to come into play somehow. Oh, he looks like a dashing rogue.
The Black Corps' navigator left his prosperous family at a young age for the exciting life of a pirate. Corwin's quick mind soon picked up the ins and outs of space travel from experienced hands unable to resist his insatiable curiosity.
Insatiable, you say?
Tark is a warrior who signed up for a tour of duty aboard the Black Corps as a rite of passage. Tough, strong, and direct, he serves ably as the ship's gunner.
I'm trying to figure out what that is. Maybe we'll get a better picture of it at some point. Hey, Chiji.
One of the most nefarious arms dealers in the black market, Chiji has privileged information about nearly all military and pirate figures in known space. This conniving automaton is willing to share such information to those who can afford his price.
Okay, it looks like those are all the characters. All right. So now that we know all about that, I guess it's probably time that we find out what kind of game this actually is. It is pinball. Okay, yes. It is pinball. Is that like a planet coming at me? Is that like what I'm gonna hit? Oh, there we go. I am... Okay, I'm like hitting the ball against the Earth and the Sun. I don't know if this is like supposed to be symbolic of anything. Like it's maybe supposed to be symbolic of like the horrible interstellar conflict betwixt the two sides.
Gravitational pull from that large moon should keep our orbit from decaying into Caden's atmosphere.
All right. Okay. Thanks for saving me. So is the ball our ship? Maybe?
Our orbit is decayed into Caden's atmosphere. We'll have to make repairs and lift off again.
He seems so put out by that. Are the flippers my spaceship? I think the ball might be our spaceship. I don't know. I really don't know what the metaphor is supposed to be here. Like, what is it supposed to mean that I'm smacking the ball into Earth over there? Or whatever planet that is. Like, what is that supposed to mean in relation to this story and these characters?
Captain, we have clearance to land on Caden if we run into any trouble.
Alright, how do I do that? Do I just ram the ball into the planet? Because that's kind of the only interaction I have here.
I turned on the safety thrusters just in case we run into trouble.
Thanks. I mean, what kind of trouble would we be encountering? Like, what are we even doing? What's the goal? What are we trying to do here? Whoops. And why do I keep destroying this moon? Like, that's probably not a good thing, but I'm getting points for it. And honestly, I'm kind of intrigued by this. Like, where is this going? How are the pinball physics? Not great, honestly. Like I've played better video pinballs. This is not one of the best. I've played better, but have I experienced better? You know, I've never encountered a pinball game that had a big epic space story with FMV actors in it. I've never seen that, so... Oh. Alright, that was kind of a waste. No, don't go back there. Okay. This game is... No! Stop doing that. This game is perfect with the CDI.
So,
yeah.
The Black Core made its final journey, shining as an emblem of hope to the people of Caden. Perhaps another will come along who can defeat Scorpion.
Oof. I have no idea. I mean, we're supposed to get a lot of points and get to the top of the board, maybe? Well, at least I got the #1 slot. Did we just crash land? No, it looked like that we burned up in the atmosphere of the planet. Where's end? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I died as a shining beacon of hope. What's help?
Plunderball
Okay.
is a fast action pinball game set in a swashbuckling future. Your mission
Tell us
is to
about it.
travel into deep space, penetrate the armada of the evil pirate Scorpion, and rescue Princess Serena.
While playing
Begin
pinball.
playing immediately by selecting New from the main menu.
Mm-hmm.
After selecting the number of players, you will begin a new game at the first of the 3 pinball tables. To pull back
There are
the
3
plunger,
tables, okay.
Move your controller back. The more you move your controller back, the higher the plunger's power meter climbs. Once you are
They mean
ready to
the
shoot
the
pinball,
stick or the
push one of
D-pad,
the
not the
action
entire
buttons.
controller.
When
That
the
seems like a
pinball
distinction to
rolls
make.
back down, hit it back up using the flippers. Push
Yeah, it's
action button
pinball.
1 to activate the left flipper.
Mm-hmm.
Action button 2 activates the right flipper. There are 3
Sure
sets
does.
of flippers on each table. If your pinball falls between the flippers at the table's bottom or through the pinball returns on the sides, you will lose that pinball, and it will be the
That's
next
how
player's
pinball
turn
works,
in a
yes.
multiplayer game. Lose all 5 pinballs and the game is over. With careful timing, you can use the flippers to hit the pinball towards any object on the table. In addition
Why
to
are we
additional
doing
pinball
that?
elements like drop targets, bumpers, and alleys, Plunderball also features video lock wells, which will activate video sequences. Video
Okay.
sequences tell the story of your adventure and give you clues about targets and strategy throughout the game. One important type of target is a power lock well, which powers up your pinball into cannon mode. Your pinball can destroy some obstacles only when it is in cannon mode. Special targets placed throughout the playfield will transport you between tables. Hidden lockwells near the top of the first and second table will advance you to the next table, where you will receive higher
Okay.
scores for hitting objects.
So if you get to the top of the table, we can warp to the next one.
And 3 may send you back to the previous table. You can pause the game at any time by holding down both controller buttons for 3 seconds. This action will
That sounds like a great way
you
of
can turn the
pausing.
video sequences on or off, save your progress, exit the game, or resume playing. Once you
Now,
return
why
to
would you
main
want to
menu,
turn the video
you
off?
can resume a previously saved game, see the high score list, look at the storycast and receive game clues, watch a demonstration game, change how your controller movements interact with the game, or exit the game.
I mean, okay, so I mean, the help screen at least was not, what did not go on forever, like some games do, Zelda's Adventure. Let's take a look at the demo. Let's see how the pros play it. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of intrigued by this. Like, the whole idea of pinball, of FMV pinball with a space adventure story is the kind of thing that makes me want to see more of it.
The gravitational pull from that large moon should keep our orbit from decaying into Caden's atmosphere.
He seems so smug about everything. No, I'm here to watch the pros
Our
play.
orbit is decayed into Caden's atmosphere. We'll have to make repairs and lift off again.
So maybe we will not be seeing the pros play here. Oh, okay. That's all that was. Isn't that exactly how our game started? Those were the video clips that we saw. I don't know if it recorded our controller inputs and had that for the demo. So I guess that's Plunderball. I mean, maybe I'll play a little bit more of it in my own time and see if I can get any better at it, because I'm kind of curious about how this ends up. But I think that I would need to spend some time improving my Plunderball skills. Like I said, it's not exactly the best pinball game in terms of the physics and the frame rate. So
Those solar systems with military might.
I would want to play it for the video sequences and not really the pinball, but we'll see about that.
Became a relic of the past and
Yes, organized trade became a relic of the past. We have to change things around through our pinball skills. All right. Am I creating my own good and other piles? Oh, everything we've been seeing has been other. Laser Lords went into the good pile. So this next one, is the CDI naturally laggy? I mean, I don't know what you mean by laggy. The game that we just played, the frame rate was not entirely smooth, which is kind of weird for pinball. But in this next game, as you know, with some of the CDI games we've seen, Philips, or whoever the creators of the games were, licensed out some well-known characters, like, Mario and the Zelda characters, in order to make some games that, people would be well-known. People would recognize those licenses. This next game is next interactive experience. I do mean that. So this next interactive experience is something similar, in which apparently this is a well-known license? I don't actually know what the game is. But the name certainly implies that it is about a certain character. Right, it's Pac-Panic, which means it's about Pac-Man. And it's really weird seeing the Namco logo on a CDI. I don't know what this game is. So I guess we're going to find out together. Oh, okay, different game modes. I'll pick the first one. See what this is about. Okay, I'm gonna guess these are difficulty levels. Like easy, normal, hard, very hard? I guess we'll go with normal. I'm only making assumptions here, because there's no text on the screen. Oh, okay. It's Tetris? Is that what this is? I mean, it's not... What? What does this have to do with Pac-Man? Huh? Huh. Huh. It's like... It is a little bit like Dr. Mario, yes. Alright, so I mean, I guess I just have to figure out when Pac-Man comes down, what is the best configuration to let him down that will get him the most ghosts. No, that was entirely wrong. I mean, it's kind of interesting. It's really not at all what I thought it... I didn't really know what it would be. This is not what I expected. I mean, I guess we'll probably just go on to a different mode. No, okay, there we go. I think we'll just go to a different mode and see what it's about, because... I mean, we can see what this is about, and I don't think I'm gonna last too much longer. This is part of some Pac-Man collection that was on the GBA. Why do the ghosts have tiny feet? Yes, I noticed that. They look like they have sheets over them. Oh, hi, Pac Fairy? I mean, I'm not quite sure who this character is in the annals of Pac canon. I don't think I recognize her. You know, the Pac lore that exists. I don't think I know who she is. She's the one wearing the ghost sheets? Maybe so. Alright, let's go on to a different mode and see what else is in this? Alright, here's this one in which Pac-Man can't seem to figure out what's going on. Okay, 3 difficulty levels. Let's just go with easy. Alright, it's this again. So I start off with I already have a configuration of boxes and ghosts. And then I guess when Pac-Man comes down, I'm gonna want to have a configuration where I can get all the ghosts, maybe? Is that what this is? And here comes Pac-Man. Let's see, will this work? Like doing it like this. No, no, it did not work. Alright, let's see if this works. And it got just about all of them, but one of them survived. Was this based off of the Pac-Man cartoon? I don't know if there ever was a game. I'm just gonna just put it to the top. I don't know if there ever was a game that was based off of the cartoon. Nope. Alright, let's just see what the third mode is. Oh. Pac-Man's real sad. There was a game based on the cartoon? Pac-World. Nope, I just want to go back to the menu, Pac-Man. It would help if there were words instead of just Pac-Man's emotions being the options on the screen here. Why was there a cartoon based on Pac-Man? Because Pac-Man was a really popular license, and Namco has for years been trying to figure out something to do with it. They've never really seemed to be sure. I can't seem to pick the third one. That's weird. Okay, here are the credits. So I don't know what that number 3 option is because I can't seem to pick it. The 2 ghosts who are talking with each other. I guess that's Pac-World? Not much to it. Oh, the third one is multiplayer? Yeah, that could be the case. I only have the 1 controller here. I don't really know what you would do for multiplayer on the CDI. There's only 1 controller port. Unless maybe one player used the controller and the other player used the remote control. But I don't know who would actually want to use the remote control. It's really terrible. Oh, Dave McElhatton. Let's all thank him, because without him, Pac World would never exist. So many people to thank for the existence of this game. There was a cinematic that was planned to give the game a story, but was abandoned due to time constraints. You know, I don't know if this game... Oh, this is Pac-Panic, not Pac-World, yes. I don't know if this game needs an intro, really. I don't really see a reason that this game would need a story. But hey, Plunderball does, and that seems like an odd idea, so I guess stranger things have happened. But this was Pac-Panic. And I think that's about enough of that licensed wonder. Probably time to go on to something next. I hope I got written permission to broadcast this. Well, I could probably just kind of... If someone types it on the screen that I have permission to broadcast this, that probably counts. If someone just wants to do that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. People giving me permission to broadcast it, so I think I'm good. All right, this next one up, I believe, is another fully animated adventure. Its Kingdom, the Far Reaches.
The time of the Argent Kings is past. You, my old friend, are the last of your race. Farewell.
No, Torlok. There is one. One who will come. In time. Come to destroy you.
Find him!
Enough. So the high race of the Argent Kings passed from the world, destroyed by Torlok the Twisted. Before the last battle, the Argent Kings established the Order of the Great Wizards, of whom I am the last. The wisest and most powerful was our leader, Mobus. This amulet is called the Hand, given to Mobus by the Argent Kings. Through it, the most powerful magic could be focused. Foreseeing the end, Mobus protected the power of the Argent Kings by creating the 5 relics from the amulet. He concealed one relic in each of the 5 kingdoms, for he knew that one day the last of the bloodline of the Argent Kings would come to challenge the might of Torlok. Mobus is gone, but the one who will come remains.
I am ready.
Torlok is searching for the relics, and for you. His power grows while the old magic fades.
Try me. I will find the relics and rejoin them to make the Hand of Mobus.
I have tried 22 apprentices over the years, and they have all died. But they were not of the race of the Argent Kings. I will try you.
So, some people mentioned Thayer's Quest. Well, this is actually Thayer's quest, except apparently some point after that, the game was redubbed and renamed into Kingdom the Far Reaches. So if you've heard of Thayer's quest, I believe this is actually that game, except the names are different and the voices are different. And let's play it. Let's play Kingdom of the Far Reaches and see where we end up.
You are my last hope to find the relics of Mobus and renew the magic that grows old as I do. But until you hold the relics, be cautious in your use of magic.
I understand, Daylon.
I have finished new scrolls for you. I give you 3 scrolls inscribed with spells of seeing. They bring sight to the blind and show those with vision that which is hidden.
All right, we got... Oh.
Now, which scrolls should I work on next?
All right, we got scrolls and... Oh, hold... I got menu. I have menu. He's asking what should he work on next. Release, understanding, or travel. Well, chat, I have no idea. It's going to be up to you to decide what we're going to work on next. Number 1 for release, number 2 for understanding, and number 3 for travel. What should he work on? It's kind of close. It looks like understanding is in the lead. Some people choosing number 4? There is no number 4. It's just the 3. Okay, I guess we're going to end the vote now. With number 2 winning, he should work on understanding.
Now choose, where in the kingdom of Wygard do you wish to go? The village of Glendo, where once you lived, the haunted waterfalls, or the Eldritch Forest?
Once again, we have 3 choices. Chat, once again. It is time for you to decide where we're going to go. Number 1 is this village. Number 2, is that a castle or a waterfall? And number 3 is like a desert? I can't even see what that is. It's barely visible. Chat, where are we going to go? It looks like everyone is... Well, number 2 is starting to come up, but number 3 is in the lead. Will number 3 keep its lead, or will number 2 come up? I don't know. I think... I'm going to end this vote in 3, 2, 1, now. Number 3 won. Let's head over here. Oh, man! Look at these effects! Alright, yep, this is some kind of wasteland.
The people of the forest?
Yes, and we know of your quest. Mobus was our friend, and we offer you the help of the Wood Elf staff.
Oh, this was a great place to go, I guess? I want to take that staff.
Take the staff to the fairy circle in the forest, and give it to the fairies.
Okay, I'm just going to move the cursor around the screen, see if there's anything to do. Nothing as of yet, so I'm going to click on this map and hope that something happens. No? Okay, click on the staff. No? Save? I mean, I guess? What if I hit quit? Okay, I'll restore, because I did just click save, so hopefully that worked. Is that meter the amount of time for the whole game? I don't know. I don't know if it's consistent. I mean, persistent. I guess it is. Oh, okay, hold on. Button 2 takes me to this. Okay. I can move around, and there's the guild hall? Anything else? That looks like a thing, but nothing's coming... Oh, hold on. Fairy circle? Forester's camp. Glendo. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna click on something. I'll click on Fairy Circle. Because, they did mention the staff.
I've heard that kind of singing before. The fairies must be here.
All right, I'll click on the staff. Nothing happening? All right. Okay, I don't know. Forester's camp?
Go away. Strangers aren't welcome.
Oh.
My son was your age when he learned that the cold fire which burns on the marsh wastes can destroy the mist monsters.
The fire can destroy the mist monsters. Well, thanks for the tip. So I guess the way this works is we go to each of these areas and there's like one animation.
A troublemaker if I ever saw one.
But I'm
Guards, take him.
What? Oh no! Oh, that was horrible.
Take the staff to the fairy circle in the forest and give it to the fairies.
I don't know. We came in peace and friendship, and we got thrown in prison and devoured alive by rats. So let's make sure we stay away from the guild hall. They don't want us there. What about Glendo?
Leave Wygod, Lathan. The guild lords are tools of the plague magician, who is Torlock's ally. Flee across the marsh wastes and into Isles.
They're telling us to avoid these guild masters, and yeah, we know. We know about that. We encountered that. Okay, so go back to the fairy circle. Let's see, where is that? Fairy circle. Have I moved on the map? Yeah, I'm like, this is a new map. This is a new part of it. How do I get back to the left? And let's go to Forester's camp. And now I want to get back to the map.
Aren't welcome.
I can't end this early, I think.
Age when he learned that the cold fire which burns on the marsh wastes can destroy the mist monsters.
Right, mist monsters. Got it. All right, fairy circle. Let's go here. Let's try the scroll.
I've heard that kind of singing before. The fairies must be here.
Yep, unskippable cutscenes because, hey, why would you want to skip any of this?
Now I see them. What strange little fellows.
Okay, I can see them now, so let's use the staff.
You have returned that which can shield us from Torlog. Therefore, we now show you the Castle of Crystal. Goodbye, friend.
All right, so does that mean I can now go there? Because this was, yeah, okay, this was on the map, but I could not actually click on it. Now I can. Don't go in? Bit late.
Crystal tigers!
Oh, okay, what do we do? Scroll? Scroll does not do anything. That was worthwhile. Crystal tigers! Oh no!
Staff to the fairy circle in the forest and give it to the fairies.
Alright, so let's do that again to unlock the Crystal Castle. And I guess we can't go there yet, but we should probably just unlock this.
I've heard that kind of singing before. The fairies must be here.
So my understanding is that Thayer's Quest originally was an arcade game. Because, of course, this is what you would expect from an arcade game.
Little fellows.
And you can actually buy it now on DVD. Just like a normal DVD can be played on a normal DVD player.
Which can shield us from Torlog. Therefore, we now show you the Castle of Crystal. Goodbye, friend.
And I'm sure that the video quality is much better than what we're getting on the CDI. Oh, it's available on GOG? So let's see. So we don't want to go to the Crystal Castle as of yet. Let's go to the Huntsman's Crossroads. Hey, how you doing? Oh, okay. Let's see, outskirts of Glendo? Oh, wait, what?
I have no strength left.
I'm sorry, what? It pulled me back from the map screen to this? What? I guess I had to move from the map screen faster than that, so I would not die.
Take the staff to the fairy circle in the forest and give it to the fairies.
Okay, maybe let's put off going to the fairies right now, since we know what happens and we know we can't go into the castle. We don't want to go to the guild hall. We don't want to go to... I mean, let's go to Glendo and just move on the map so we can see something else.
Leave Wygod, Lathan. The guild lords are tools of the plague magician, who is Torlok's ally. Flee across the marsh wastes and into isles.
Right, we met that plague magician. He's bad news. Alright, so now we're on this part of the map. There's the outskirts of Glendo. There's Guildhall. Is that a thing? Doesn't look like a thing. The Eldritch Forest, Forester's Camp. Huntsman's Crossroads. We don't want to go to the Crossroads. Let's go to the outskirts and see what's here.
Oh, a blind beggar.
Alright. Can I actually... Can I actually, I don't know, talk with him or anything? Oh, hold on. What are these barren rocks? Oh no, we're being attacked by the fog. We have apparently entered Silent Hill, I guess. Maybe I should use the scroll? Or maybe not. All right, you mentioned scrolls of sight. All right, let's go back to the blind beggar.
Staff to the fairy circle in the forest and give it to the fairies.
All right, so I'm going to have to go to Glendo, and then that'll move the map so I can go to the outskirts of Glendo. We'll talk to the beggar, see if we can use our scroll, and see if that will do anything.
The guild lords are tools of the plague magician, who is Torlok's ally. Flee across the marsh wastes and into isles.
All right, outskirts.
Oh, a blind beggar.
All right, I'll use the scroll.
You healed me! When the town hears of your powers, the guild lords will have to give you safe passage to the haunted waterfall. It is the law!
All right. I healed him, and he says that it is the law that for me to get access to the waterfall? I mean, honestly, I'm having kind of difficulty understanding what anyone's really saying. Let's go to Dalen's mansion. Nothing could go wrong there.
Good. You have returned. The new scrolls are complete. These scrolls of understanding give you knowledge of ancient alphabets and unfamiliar tongues. Use them when you encounter these barriers. Now, which scrolls should I work on next?
All right, chat. You have to decide what he needs to work on next. Number 1 for release, number 2 for travel. Yeah, I'm just saying that I think we've seen a situation in which we needed a spell of release. Just saying. Alright, I think I'm going to end the vote. It looks like we're saying we want him to work on spells of release.
Now choose, where in the kingdom of Wygard do you wish to go? The village of Glendo, where once you lived, the haunted waterfalls, or the Eldritch Forest?
Alright, so they mentioned, the beggar said that we should get entry into the waterfall? It is the law? Or did I just not hear that? Did I just hear that incorrectly? Because that's possible. I'm having kind of difficulty following the dialogue in this. Alright, I'll save. I mean, really nothing has happened since we saved last. We really don't need to keep saving. I guess let's go to the waterfall. Whoa, Zora's. I'll use a scroll? Or maybe another scroll? Or a staff? Doesn't really seem like anything's happening. Can I click on anything? Don't use anything, just leave? I mean, it seems like, yeah. I mean, nothing happened there. We need a release scroll? Could be. Alright, yeah, I'm not going to the guild hall again. I know what happens there. It doesn't... I mean, it seems like the guild hall is just, you know, just death instantly when we go there. Guild hall is now safe that I've healed the beggar. Alright, let's try guild hall. Let's see what they say.
Healers belong at the waterfall.
But I'm...
Guards, take him.
You stand healed of all that ails. Travel far, overlook no source of help.
What? What? I don't know what's going on. You're gonna have to tell me. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, we're on a new map. Let's see. Troglodytes. Anything else? Flat bank? What was that? There was another one that just came up. Oh, no, that was just flatback, I think. Let's go to Troglodytes.
Water heals the wounded to help them on their quest.
Oh, it's you guys again.
Magic to complete your greatest test.
No, yeah, I remember. Oh, we're back here. I mean... I guess we go to the guild hall to get sent to the waterfall, and then let's go to the flat banks and see what happens there.
But I'm
Guards, take him.
Oh, no, we're back here. Yes. Okay. Maybe that's enough of Kingdom the Far Reaches for right now. This is... It's kind of a little incomprehensible. I mean, it seemed... Maybe if I could hear the dialogue a bit clearer, I would have a better understanding of what it is that we're supposed to do. It seems like it's just like a series of video clips in which they say something very quick. Oh, hold on.
Realm of magic and wonder, where a young hero strives against ancient evil, leading him on a perilous quest to restore an amulet of great power and defeat the dark sorcerer who rules this land. Come to a world of wizards and specters, of bright steel and dark magic, of heroic deeds and base treacheries. Kingdom, the fantasy is yours.
right, so I guess that's Kingdom of the Far Reaches. Like I said, it's like a bunch of video clips that happens real fast, and there's fast dialogue, and then you kind of get a clue and a hint from them, and you got to be paying attention. You got to be able to hear those voice clips clearly, and it'll tell you, I guess, what it is you're able to do next. And then you'll probably die a lot. And like I said, this was an arcade game, so much like Dragon's Lair and Braindead, well, not Braindead 13 wasn't an arcade game. Much like Dragon's Lair, you are expected to die many times. So you keep putting in quarters, I would assume. It's kind of an interesting idea, trying to come up with sort of an adventure RPG thing in an arcade format. Not the most playable thing, but I guess if you, I don't know, maybe I'll try it again at some point with a FAQ, so we know what it is that we need to do and where to go. So we can see how this story plays out. The name of the game is Kingdom of the Far Reaches. The original version of the game was Thayer's Quest, which has the same video clips, but different voice acting, different names. So, I mean, even if you've seen Thayer's Quest, I guess that this version of the game would actually have different dialogue. Was The Immortal released as an arcade game? No, that was originally a PC game. Well, it was a computer game and then released on consoles. I'm not sure if the PC version was the first one or if it was a different computer platform. But anyway, that's it for Kingdom of the Far Reaches for right now. Maybe we'll return to it at some point. Right now, I think is probably a good time to hit the intermission. So we're going to take around a 10-minute break, and then we'll come back afterwards to continue on our intergalactic quest with Laser Lords. See you in a few minutes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. We're continuing on with Laser Lords, and we're orbiting Luxor right now. Now, if you might remember what happened last week, we went to Argos, and then just kind of faffed around there, walked around, talked to people, and really didn't get anything done. I mean, we found out some information that we needed. Like, for example, we found out who has the Sword of Seb, and it is someone who we will not be able to actually defeat anytime soon. He is way above our league, so that's not something that we'll be able to do yet. We're going to have to figure out what we can do before we actually make a run at that Sword of Seb. For right now, I'm orbiting Luxor. I'm going to beam down. And in the meantime, since our last stream, I've reloaded the last save, and I got the stuff that we were trying to get last time, like the password. Actually remembered it properly this time. I bought the sword, bought the flower, bought the rope, so I did do a bunch of that stuff. Someone mentioned we need the hermetic helmet to beat him. Yes, and another of the trainers on Argos has the helmet, and that's not someone who we can beat right now either, so we still have a ways to go before we're able to do that. Now, are we going to get punched some more by a half-naked Scotsman? I have to figure there's something else we need to do with that guy besides just taking punches from him, though what I don't know. However, there's a couple things that I wanted to try that I noticed the last time when I was playing this. A couple things that just came to mind. Let me go over here. There was something I remembered. Let's take a look at these hot notes. One of our goals on Luxor, we need to find Petra. Okay, Petra is in the Shrine of Life. We don't actually know where the shrine is, but we do have a gold coin now that we need to bribe the priest if we go there. Let's see. Anything else? Okay, yeah. We have a side quest here with this little girl. She needs elixir for her sick mother. She called Sati, but Sati never came. Someone told us that we have to go through Baka to talk with Sati. So what I want to try to do now is talk with this girl here. No, over here. Talking with the little girl.
I'm Nebka. I know lots of rhymes. My mother taught them to me.
Hold on. Forgot to turn that off. So, I want her to say Sati's name so I can remember it.
Monsters in the sewers, monsters in the streets. Hagar and Remran are monsters. The Hagar...
Let's see if I can find...
Star will come to Luxor on his quest. With a gold sword he'll kill Hagar and raise Seb from his rest.
Right, so the gold sword is the sword of Seb that the guy on Argos has. We needed to kill the Haker and raise Seb. Let's see, how can I get her to talk about this?
Lots of men come to waken Seb. My
Okay.
daddy was one, but he met my mother. Mummy's very
All right,
sick.
this is what I might
But she
need.
never came. If Mummy dies, I'll be all alone. Oh, if only I had some elixir.
And, whoops. Someone said I should also remember elixir. That's true. All right. Am I following a walkthrough? No. I wanted to try to figure this out on my own, with your help, of course. So yeah, I'm not following a walkthrough for this. I want to actually try to solve this game. All right. Let's talk to her.
What's this? Another Starman? By Sisis, where is the hero promised by prophecy?
That is never not funny to me. Let's mention Sati.
Sati gathers Luxor's special seeds. She has the power to heal. Because you have come in quest, you may tell her, Baka sent me.
Okay, so I'm obviously going to have to remember that. Oh, no, not that. Nope. Back to there. All right, there we go. Let's also try, Nope, not that. Also try bringing up some elixir. See what she has to say about that.
What's that, Starman?
What is that? I've never heard of such a thing, Starman. So she has not heard of elixir. So we have gotten something useful. If we do find Sati, we can give her this password. Am I having trouble with the controller tonight? You know, the thing about the CDI is that the controls never seem to be very responsive. I mean, they can be. Like in the pinball game, they weren't bad. But many times in many CDI games, I'm going to have to hit something more than once for it to register. And I don't know why. All right. So we got something from her. Which controller is better, CDI or Ouya? The CDI controller has better build quality, honestly. The Ouya controller is, well, it is the Stradivarius of controllers, after all, so clearly I just don't understand the artistry that went into its construction. I'm a Philistine that cannot understand true art. Alright, so this is Haas, he's the merchant, and from him, let me look at my items. Let's see, tools? Yeah. Alright, so from him, I have bought the gold flower, the coptoin, the iron sword, and the rope. So, I'm gonna have to find where I should be using this stuff. So another thing I noticed when I was playing before, this is a room that we've been to over here. This guy really wants a drink, but I don't think I went over here. There's another room. I don't think we've spoken to this guy.
Step right up, alien. You want a drink or are you looking for facts?
What kind of facts do you have to offer?
Well, let's see. Facts are a little bit tricky. You can't trust them unless they cost. You get the deal?
And you're saying you want some towers? Because that's what everyone wants.
Listen, I'll tell you where to get what you need for 50 towers. Save you a lot of trouble.
What I need, huh? What is it that you think I need, man?
Don't get wise with me. You think I'm stupid? Either give me the 50 or my lips is sealed.
Fine. I don't know what I'm buying from you. Here's your 50 taras.
Need a gold sword, right? Usad's got one. Bought it off some alien. It's a real thing. Usad used it to cut down a tree.
A gold sword, you say? You know, we've been looking for Usert's shop because we have another side quest in which we need to take back an amulet. But we have not found his shop. Do you know where it is?
Usert's kind of fanatic, but he's got a heart of gold. Just a regular guy, really.
So he's a fanatic, he has a heart of gold, and he's just a regular guy. I don't know if these things don't seem to be exactly consistent. What's your name?
Merty's my name. I run this joint. I hear about everything that happens in Amentet.
Well, if you've heard about everything, then surely there's more information that you could give us.
Not much of a place, really. What do we got but drunks like Hathor and tarts like Teb? Now, Fornax, that's where a guy can play.
So you've been to Fornax, eh? You've been participating in a little bit of the Fornaxicating? Tell me about that.
You haven't been to Fornax yet? Hey, you gotta go. Listen, I'll sell you the entry code for 758 taras.
Okay, you have the entry code. All right. We really want to see what's on Fornax, so I guess... Oh, man, I'm not going to have much of anything left. Whew, this is going to be tight. But, you know, it's worth a lot. I mean, everyone wants to get into Fornax.
You aliens are always good for taras. Okay, the Fornax entry code is Pan-Surrealism. Got it?
Really? That's the password? I'll make sure I remember this. Can I earn more towers? I'm sure there are ways to get towers, but we have not found any ways as of yet.
Don't bother me with that crap.
Alright, so what about Hathor and Teb?
Don't listen to that drunk. All he does is moan and groan. I'd throw him in the sewer, but the Rimrin would eat him. Take my word for it. There's nothing down there but vermin.
Yeah, we saw. We did go into the sewers, and we kind of died down there into the green water. Yeah, some people mentioning that we did get a quest to get rewards. We have. We got a quest from the guy who wanted to know about his son. If we find a Tem somewhere. We got a quest by the guy who wanted us to get his amulet back from Usert. So we have gotten some quests that we could get some money from.
She's a liar like the rest. Last week she took 200 off some drunk. Gave him a piece of rock. He started screaming. Big brawl broke out.
Piece of rock. I wonder if that's a rock we might need.
Alien got into it with some cop towings. Busted some mirrors and chairs. Poor guy got his hand cut off. Seb, what a mess. My best customers, aliens. Always coming in, always on some quest. But hey, to each his own, right?
Oh, those wacky aliens, always on some kind of intergalactic quest.
Seems kind of stupid to me, crawling around the sewer to fulfill some prophecy. It takes all kinds.
Yeah, that sure does seem silly. Who would actually do that? Go down into the sewers and fight the rats down there, because we are trying to fulfill some kind of No one would do that.
At least they know how to drink. They always come in after a long day of sanctifying. I got Nutra beer for 13 taras. Patty wine is 31. Seed grog's a bargain for 36 taras.
More towers. Well, we know that the guy in the next room wants a drink. I think he wants grog. So let's spend some more towers.
You have received the thing you seek.
We are going to have to find a way to make some towers soon.
Brewed this seed grog in my own tub. 195 proof. Breath of death fire.
Well, that sounds like something that the guy in the next room would really want. Alright, so we cannot actually get in, so we can't move to the left. That's a dead end. Alright, you. I know exactly what you want.
Listen, I've got my own problems. You want to help out? Then buy me a drink.
No problem. So, I think this is what you're looking for.
This stuff always makes me sing.
Great. Oh.
This is our Father, King of the sun and the rain. Unless we gather gold for him, he'll burn away our grain.
It's beautiful. Beautiful, really. I mean, there could not be a more beautiful rendition of that. Okay, let's see. I think that's probably all we needed from him. Let me see something here. Oh, there we go. All right, I got 2 parts of the Sooth song. From what we see here, it looks like there are probably 4 parts. It looks like that. So there are 2 more people, I would guess, on this planet that know the other 2 parts. Once we get that, I have no idea what it is that we're going to do with it. So over here, I think the only thing that's over here is the sewers. And since we reloaded, that guy's still alive. So he gets a reprieve for right now, because I don't know if we actually have to go into the sewers right now until we're actually ready to kill the Haker. So I think that he gets off right now. So now what I want to see is if there are any doors around here that I can go through. I don't think this is a door, but I might as well go over here and see if this is a thing. Is this a thing right here? Is this a thing? It's not a thing. We will be going to Fornax, don't worry. It's just that I want to see if there's anything else. Can I go upward from Hash's shop? Let's take a look. Aha! We have not been here before. Who is this? Hello?
I will not speak with a man unless he has been sent by a woman I trust.
Oh, I think I know what you need to hear.
Then you know I am a servant of the Great Mother. For her sake, I make the magic seeds of Gamia available. I also offer healing.
Yeah, about healing, there's like a little girl whose mother is dying and sent for you, and you have not responded. I mean, she's only like 2 screens away. What's the deal here, Sadi?
The Great Mother has granted her servant the power to heal. If you are injured, come to me. Say, heal me. I will restore your life force.
All right, I'm going to guess. Yep, need to do that.
With the power of Sisis and by her grace, I heal your spirit. I close your wounds. Go in peace.
So,
Sisis has blessed us. Sisis be blessed.
I mean, just hanging around up here, not really doing anything?
I am known as Sati.
I figured that. Oh. All right, anything else that we can talk about here? What's this, well, okay, Great Mother, what's that about?
In hope and joy, Sisis gave birth to Gamia and lavished her gifts upon her. Now she weeps to see her children enslaved. Now she is called Luxor. Even the true name of our world was destroyed by the worshippers of death.
Okay, so the old name of the world was Gamia. Luxor is not its original name.
The Coptoans call themselves priests. What do they worship but gold, the metal of the dead? Their holy place is nothing but a tomb.
We know about the Coptoans wanting gold, and we bought the Coptoin to be able to bribe them if we need to.
Does sunlight play in their temple? Do flowers bloom? Never. It's filled with gold and weapons and the stink of death.
Where is this place anyway? Because I don't think we've seen it. Know anything about Elixir?
That means nothing to me.
Let's try to go back to that little girl and get her name, and then say it to Sadi. Just want to try that. Are you looking at pictures of CDI controllers? Yes, the roller controller was the big trackball that was meant to be the children's controller. I do not have one of those. Maybe that would make using a cursor better in some of these games.
I am Nebka. I know lots of rhymes. My mother taught them to me.
I can't select her name.
Mommy's very sick. I sent for Sadi, but she never came. If Mommy died... After the Coptoans ruined our garden, they stuck a needle in my mother's arm. She's been sick ever since. Please don't let her die.
All right, so they just straight up poisoned her after burning the garden and salting the earth. I mean, they don't sound like good people, really.
She can make people well just by saying some words. I sent for her weeks ago, but she never came.
Try remembering Mother? I mean, we could try this. It's the only thing I seem to have the option here. We do not have Elixir. We have never found Elixir. So, is the mother in the house? No, we've gone into the house. We have never actually found the mother. And no, I cannot select Nebka's name. And if I can't select her name, then I cannot actually choose the remember option for it. The person in the house, I think, is the person who wants us to steal the amulet from Usert. There's got to be some way to tell Sadi about this girl.
I will not speak with a man unless he has been sent by a woman. Then you know I am a servant of the Great Mother.
No, it doesn't mean anything. Anything else that we have? Okay, magic seeds. I don't think we asked about that.
You have received the thing you seek.
She just gives it to us? Okay.
Take one. Use it in water to grow a climbing vine. Only in this way will you enter the lair of the beast.
Okay, so she's telling us we need to use the seeds in the sewer so we can enter the lair of the Haker. So, I mean, that's a good thing to have at some point, but it's gonna be a while, I think, before we're actually able to fight this thing.
Haker will sting you to death and eat your bones unless you have the sword of Seb.
Yeah, we found that, but the current holder of it really does not want to give it up.
The golden sword protected us for centuries, but the Coptoans gave it to Argos. That's when the Horde attacked.
Remember the word sick from the girl? Yeah, we can try that.
They swooped in and cast fire on villages and gardens. I won't forget the smell of seared flesh. The Golden City, it was never struck.
So the laser squad swooped in and laser strafed all of the villages. However, the Golden City, where the priest Coptoans rule, it was never attacked. So I think there was some collusion going on.
After the attack, the Coptoans marched out from Amentet. They whipped us, broke our fountains, and put us in chains.
So clearly what's happened here was the Coptoans made a deal with the Argosians that they would deliver up Luxor to serve the Argosian Empire if Argos helped the Coptoans take over the planet, and the Coptoans would rule as the puppets of the Argosians. The actual Argosians are in no good condition in this deal. People talking about D4. Yeah, I mean, we're going to do something with D4. It's not going to be on the stream, but there will be D4 at some point. So let's go back to the... Oh, actually, let's go in this room right here. Let's just see, just in case if there's something useful. Can I go in? Okay, there we go. And you are?
Welcome, alien. I'm honored to have you in my home. Tell me, do you need any documents?
I'm not sure what that accent is supposed to be.
A deal in documents is a sideline. Would you like a pass to the Temple of Coptos, or would you prefer the Underbelly Bar?
Do I need a pass to get into the temple?
The most beautiful building in Amentet, solid gold. I often sell passes to aliens for 126 taras.
Oh man, this I don't know if we can really just buy this stuff anymore. All right, let's Temple of Coptos.
Coptos was a minor deity with hardly any followers. Since the Empire put the Coptoans in charge, he's the only god allowed.
I see. So the motive of the Coptoans was their god was not widely worshipped on the planet. So when they were put in charge, their religion became the primary faith of the planet, and worship of Seb, who I understand, I guess, used to be the main deity, that was outlawed probably.
Before they came, there were gardens instead of grain. Now we sell more than we grow. We're rich because of Argos.
Yep, the grain is what feeds the Argosian Empire.
The gold in the soil makes it rich. I could sell 10 times as much if the peasants weren't so lazy. Naturally, I'd pay well for special powders.
Gold in the soil makes it rich. Does that... I don't think that would work. I don't know too much about agriculture. I'm just guessing here. I don't think gold is fertilizer. He wants special powders. We don't have anything like that. What's your name?
My name is Abtu. I control the Neutro trade with Argos.
And what is Neutro? It's... okay, I don't know. Are the grain, I guess?
It's taken 80 years to bring the fields up to full production. The Empire isn't going to give it up because of a prophecy.
Prophecy, all nonsense. Who would believe in such a thing?
Have you ever heard anything so absurd? A bunch of women and a mummy are going to overthrow the Empire.
Actually, I have not heard this part of the prophecy. I guess our Star-Lord lizard friend has not really said a whole lot about it. The mummy, I'm guessing, is Seb. Who are the women? Maybe we should ask the Star-Lord about exactly what is this prophecy. What is this all about? All right. I don't know if there's anything else we can do here. I mean, I can go up here for some reason. There's nothing up here. let's see if I can go over to the right. I can.
Come in, alien. Come in. Tell me, are you interested in gold?
Most interested, yes. Tell me all about it.
I know you're on the quest by the way you're dressed. Tell me, my friend, isn't it irritating to get sand in those tight pants?
Is that really the main question you're going to ask me about my tight pants?
Questers are my best customers. But, my friend, doesn't it seem hopeless? I mean, after all, waking Seb?
It does seem a little hopeless. After all, it's so difficult to actually get to that point.
Seb knew the value of gold. I'll say that much for him. But he's been dead 500 years. And my friend, dead is dead.
So they say, but they also say that we could bring Seb back to life and cast off our Argosian chains.
All my wares are golden. Gold is my obsession.
People seem to really have a thing about gold on this planet.
Let's see, I have some cup coins for 48 taras, a lovely gold necklace, and yes, one golden sword.
A golden sword, you say?
The actual sword of Seb, my friend. Brought from Argos by an alien. Of course, such a rare item is quite expensive. 1,148 taras.
All right, hold on a second. We tracked down the sword to Argos, the instructor of Valor. He called it the Sword of Valor, so it was a different name. But he said it was a peace offering from Luxor before they laser strafed it. So we have heard that the Coptoan priests took the sword of Seb and offered it to the Argosians. So putting two and two together, it sounds like the sword that guy was killing us with was the sword of Seb. But this guy is saying that he has the sword of Seb, and I don't know if I believe him. What's your name?
I am the jeweler, Usert. Although my stock is slightly depleted, I still have some fine wares.
You're Usert, huh? I think there's something I'm supposed to take from you. Let's just take a look around, huh? No reason. Just, have a look around your house. See if there's, anything lying around. I don't know. Anything back here? There's an option. An option for pickup. I haven't actually used that yet.
There is nothing to take here.
So I don't know when I can use it, but I don't see anything lying around. Crouch to go into stealth mode. Yep, I am so stealthy. It doesn't seem like there's any other rooms here. Oh, can we pick up the animals? I don't know if we can. Ask about the necklace. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. The gold necklace. Yeah, okay.
Did I say I have a necklace? Forgive me. I promised it to someone for 8,000 taras. It's locked away in my vault.
Oof. Someone's willing to pay that much for it, huh? Where is this vault?
I couldn't have a jewelry store without a vault. Not with all the gold-grabbing Coptoans around.
I know, really. I mean, all those Coptoans who want to steal your gold, I mean, it's a good thing that you and I are good buddies, and, you don't have to be so guarded around me.
Every bit of gold they get, they stamp into cop coins. Why should they have the wealth when people are starving in the field?
That's a good point, Usert. Don't think there's anything else that I can talk with him about. It doesn't seem like he's going to tell me where his vault is. And I don't see anything in the room that indicates where the vault is. We might be able to go back to that one guy and ask him if he knows where it is. For right now, though, let's head on out. All right, can I pick up that bird? No, it doesn't look like it. I went behind the giant flower display. I did not see anything there. Like, I used the pickup option, and that seems to be the only thing I could have possibly have done. You think maybe he wants the flower? It could be. It is a gold flower. Oh, look at this! Look at this thing right here. We can't get. This must be the temple. Hey, how you doing?
Stand, sir. The temple is a holy house, not a tourist promenade. None may enter without the proper sanctification.
I assure you, I am showing the proper respect. Okay, the temple is a holy house, so we don't have the entry code. I don't know if this is a priest, or if we should try to bribe him with the cop coin. I only have one. Oh, no! No, that's okay. No, that's alright. That's alright. Let's go back up and talk to him again. So they said that the priests can be bribed with the gold coins, and I don't know if this guy counts as one.
Stand. The sacred throne of Kaptos, the omnipotent god of Luxor, houses the golden relics. Only the sanctified may enter.
Okay, I'm not going to bring up being sanctified.
The temple of Kaptos is filled with gold. This is our holy fervor.
I heard about that. Someone asking if we can save scum. To save, we have to go back up into the spaceship and then beam back down. So, it takes a minute to do that. What about Koptos? Did I know I could high jump? I didn't know there was a high jump.
Kaptos is great. He has sanctified the people and brought order. Kneel to the power of Kaptos.
Yep, I heard he's real great. Oh, wait, no. I don't want to fight. No. Crosspad, left, right, up, plus button 2. All right, hold on. Let's try it. Okay, this is normal jump. So button 2 plus up. Okay, button 2. But if I press button 2 and then press a direction, I punch. I'm not seeing a high jump. Okay, I cannot go into the right. Try a double jump? No, nothing happening. I can press button 2 while I'm in the air. And that's what happens there. So I'm not seeing a high jump right now. Alright, let an hour and a half well spent. We have not been playing this for an hour and a half. What I'm going to go do now is I'm going to talk to the one guy who asked us to steal the amulet from Usert and see if he knows anything about where the vault is. It hasn't been an hour either. It's been around a half an hour. Maybe a little more. Let's see if I can pick this up. No.
Nothing to take here.
I should have remembered the word vault. That could be. Let's go in here and see what happens. I'm going to need to use the high jump later. Well, hopefully we can figure out how to do it by then.
What are you doing in my workshop? Stay away from my money. Are you one of you sorts thieves?
Nah, I'm not.
That pig runs the gang, see? 3 times they've hit me. They got my prize necklace. Took me 3 months to make it. The day I finished, someone stole it. You sorts been showing it around, and Do I look like the kind of guy who'd cheat you? Listen, all you got to do is go to Usurt's shop and grab the necklace out of his vault.
Okay, so he does know the word vault.
The vault
Uh-huh.
behind the bambolo bush. Jump up. You'll get in easy. I do it myself, but Usurt spot me a mile off.
Thank you. I have to jump up behind the bush. So yes, I assume they're talking about the giant flower display. And after we do that, I guess the other thing we would have to do is just try to figure out how we're supposed to get Sati to heal that girl's mother. I don't know why this is so hard. There doesn't seem to be a way to tell her about it. I have to remember sick? Alright, we'll try doing that. Alright, Usurt, buddy, don't need to pay attention to me back here. Oh, what was that? Alright, there does seem to be a platform back there. I'll jump on it, and, oh, okay, here we go. Aha! We are making progress.
Who are you talking to, warrior?
Usurt, don't worry about that necklace. I'm sure it's safe back there. I mean, who would even think about looking back there? No one at all. So you know what this means. We're finally going to complete a side quest. It's our first one. We have not been able to do really much of anything so far. And yes, hopefully we do actually get some Taras from this.
What are you doing in my workshop? Stay away from my money. Are you one of Usurt's thieves?
What would you say to this?
You have received the thing you seek.
Oh, I can get a gold flower from him, so I guess I didn't actually have to buy one?
Great. You ought to work for Statquo. Here, have this gold flower.
Well, kind of wish I knew about that before I bought the gold flower. What do you know about Statquo, by the way?
Those boys at Statquo are doing a good job getting rid of the beggars.
I don't know, Statquo has not seemed like an especially, good organization as of yet.
Women, mostly, pecking around like pigeons for crumbs. But do they work? Chib, moan and groan, that's all.
All right, I mean, okay. You don't sound like such a great person yourself, honestly. Thanks for the flower. All right, so that did not turn out very well. Can I go in that door back there, I wonder? If she would walk out of the way? No.
Never talk to strangers.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Could be dangers. But if they are nice strangers, they'll get down on one knee. I am Nebka. Mommy's very sick. I sent for Sadi, but she never came. If Mommy dies, I'll be all...
Yep, I know all about that, girl. I'm gonna see if I can get Sadi back here for you. So, we didn't get much of a reward, because we already bought that reward. But at least we got a side quest done. At least something was finished. Maybe we can actually do something else right here.
I will not speak with a man unless he has been sent by a woman I trust. Then you know I am a servant of the Great Mother. For her, that means nothing to me.
Sadi, why is this so difficult? It's a little girl. Her name is Nebka. Her mother is dying. She sent for you. She's like 2 screens away, if you could maybe just visit her. I don't know what I need to do. So, when we were talking with Nebka, we could not remember her name. She does not have... We cannot highlight the name. We could highlight Mother. We could highlight Sick. We could highlight Elixir. And, I don't know. I don't know. Nebka, I mean, Sadi is not acknowledging anything that we're saying here. Maybe Mother? I mean, we did try that. Let me take a look at the words we have. Yeah, Mother and Sick and Heal Me and Elixir. Yeah, I believe we've tried these. Should we try saying Heal Me? I mean, we could try it.
I will not speak with a man unless he has been sent by a woman. Then you know I am a servant of the Great Mother. With the power of...
The Gamian has healed you, warrior.
All right, thanks.
That means nothing to me.
Try Heal Me to the girl? I guess. I mean, it seems like that these things are... It seems like that the solution would have to be more obvious than this. Like, if we can't actually... If nothing has become obvious as far as this goes, then maybe we can just not... Maybe we can't summon Sati. Maybe we have to find Elixir from another place. Because Nebka did say that Elixir came from other planets. So maybe, even though Sati is right there, maybe we have to actually just go to another planet and say... and find some Elixir.
I'm Nebka. I know lots of rhymes. My mother taught them to me. I'm just a little girl. I don't know everything.
I sure don't. Okay. Let's beam up. Alright, I'll save, and I'm going to save, let's see. You know, there is music in this game, but it's so short and it lasts so shortly. I'll save on Game 3, that's what this save game is on right now. Game 1 is the save game that I had before, like after the first stream session, so I'll just keep that for right now, because I might have to use that one again. Because maybe I will not have to... Maybe I don't want to have bought the gold flower, since I can get that through that quest, and I could save some Taras that way. Whoop, nope, I didn't mean to do that. Head back up. Oh, actually, do we come down right where we beamed up from? That's actually pretty useful to know. All right. Let's head over to Fornax.
It seems this whole sector is controlled by the barbarians of Argos, who no doubt prevent my telecommunications from reaching the captain of the Simonum, Omegan.
That's a sad story. Alright, let's go down to Fornax, see what happens down here. I have a feeling we're going to need some Taras to do anything on Fornax, though. It doesn't seem like a planet where you can do much without money. Alright.
All right, Space Face. Say the Fornax code or beam off. You're stinking up the joint.
Alright, alright. The password is Pan-Surrealism.
You have received the thing you seek.
Here's your ship receipt. Go on in, mister. Fornaxicate all you like, but take my advice. Don't get Fornaxed. It's so you can't skip out owing a bunch of T's. When you're ready to split, give it back. We'll bring up your ship.
Okay, so maybe if I owe money, I cannot leave the planet? Okay, that's a good thing to know. Anyway, let's go Fornaxicate, but let's not get Fornaxed at the Big Bang Casino. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Alright, how you doing?
Who are you talking to, warrior?
Hi there, Star Boy. That a pistol in your pocket, or you just happy to see me?
Actually, we do not have a firearm as of yet, miss. We are trying to find one if you happen to know of any.
Call me Desiree. I can't remember my real name. What do you say, alien? Wanna see me dance?
Really? You can't remember your real name? Because that's kind of sad. I guess, do you dance?
You'll like it. Lots of aliens do. Of course, you'll have to tip me first.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a problem.
A girl's gotta make a living, you know. Come on, Star Boy. Wanna see me dance? 75 taras. That'll be good for some stroke.
What is this stroke you're referring to?
Come on, you know, stroke. Almost everyone who works on Fornax has the habit. You think doing this bit is easy? I need the extra kick.
The stroking habit? I don't know what you mean. I mean, I'm kind of hesitant to give any more money away at this point, so let's see if we can find any way to make money. It is a casino, and here are the games.
You come fast blast play, pay 100 T's, leave gun.
Oh man, 100 tars to get in.
Many alien go in fast blast hatch. Some make plenty T's, fast.
That's what we need to do.
Guard hatch good. Alien don't go in, they not pay.
How many towers do we have? We have enough, but let's see what else is available. Is there a thing there?
Nothing to take here.
Nothing visible right now in the Wall of Fortune. Maybe we'll come back later. Oh, what's that in there?
See, Jack, how's your jack holding out? You got enough, or you need a float?
I don't know if I should borrow money from you.
Argos folds, star greasers, sweet teas. You gotta have Jack to jack up the jackpot. Me, I got Jack to float. 10,000 teas easy. Want it?
You could give me 10,000 teas?
Yeah, 10,000 teas easy. I don't mess with nickels and dimes. Of course, you'll have to pay me back. I'm not running a charity.
I don't know if I want to get into debt to you. Oh, man. We need the teas.
I float you 10,000 teas, and you pay 15,000 when we meet again. Easy to remember, see? You want the jack, or are you just jacking me?
Oof, boy. We do need the jack. We don't want to just jack him, I think. Let's see what happens.
The Taras are yours.
Oh, Star-Lord, forgive me.
10,000 teas, legitimate jack. Next time you see me, have the 15,000 you owe me. I'm trusting you, Jack. Don't be good, be lucky.
Oh boy, I got into over our heads here with all this jacking. Yes, just make sure to never see him again, then we don't have to worry about it.
Come here, darling. Will fate find your face on the wall of fortune, or will you whirl with Ravana rollout?
I mean, come on, voice actress, come on, is this... You ran out of voices completely to fall back on this one, right? There just really wasn't anything left.
Don't get fresh with me, Buster. I'm doing a job, see? So stick with the program. Wall of Fortune and Ravana rollout. Got it?
All right.
You look very lucky to me. I sell these chips for 500 teas. I tell you, I'm certain I've seen your face on the wall.
My face?
Your face is lovely, darling. It should belong to a wealthy man. If fate finds your face on the wall of fortune, you will win 5,000 teas.
Oh man, if I could win 5,000 teas, I could pay back my debt.
Chips of 10, 50, and 100 teas will fill the slots of Ravana rollout. You can find your face in the Wall of Fortune for a 500 tea chip.
So what is this Ravana rollout?
Ah, the scintillating slots of Ravana. In this, the dragon may be friendly, but the lady is always lucky. Beware the cryogenic.
Okay, what about the dragon?
If twice the dragon appears in the slots, you suffer no loss. If thrice he appears, we will pay your wager 10 times.
Okay, so I want 3 dragons.
A lady in a slot pays your wager plus half. 2 ladies and 5 times the bet is yours. If 3 times she smiles, 30 times we pay.
Oh man, 3 ladies are the best. What about that other one? So, what about this cryogenic?
It is the hideous visage of Thorax, the unluckiest man in the void. If his snake eyes fill 3 slots, 3 times your wager is lost.
The thorax, you say?
An awful story, Starlink. In battle he was killed and for 80 years kept frozen until Sarpedon brought him horribly to life.
What do you know about Sarpedon?
Please, let us not speak of this. Wouldn't you rather buy chips and be lucky?
Yeah, let's buy all the chips. Okay, 500 teas for the Wall of Fortune. Let's do this thing.
You have received the thing you seek.
Fate will find your face, darling. Of this I am certain.
I'm certain too. I'm feeling lucky. Let's gamble all of the money. No, we're not going to die and go broke. We are going to win. We're going to get all our money back, and we are going to make a profit because we are the Starman. We are the man of prophecy, and we cannot lose. I refuse to believe we can lose. All right, let's do this thing. Let's see. Do I have to put it, like, use the chip, maybe? So where's the... I mean, I would assume the glowing thing is the slot. Do I stand right in front of it? All right, here we go. I feel lucky. I feel lucky. Let's do this. Oh. Oh no. Let's try it again. I'm sure we will win the second time round, right? That was just a test one. That was just practice. It doesn't really count. And it was only 500 because, you know, we have plenty to work with. And once we start winning, we are going to multiply our money many times. See, we're going to do it.
I am Ravana Vana, your big bang hostess. I give tips and sell chips. Play your cards right, darling. You might be very lucky with me. Certainly you will be lucky, darling. Don't get fresh with me.
All right, maybe let's buy some chips for Ravana Rollout.
Fill the slots of Ravana Rollout. You can find your face in the Wall of Fortune for a
I sound nervous? Come on. Of course I'm not. I am perfectly confident
Received the thing you seek.
that we are going to make a lot of money.
The lady smiles on you, yes, darling? Perhaps you will soon be rich.
This is how I handle finances? Look, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you are a winner, that you are lucky, and that you are going to come out on top. I mean, you're saying that we should be afraid to play Ravana Rollout, to use our money that we don't actually have, and we're going to have to pay back with interest? That's loser talk, to say that we should not do this, to say that we should be afraid of this. Check this out. You want to see something impressive? Watch this. Oh. That's okay. That's fine. That's super. Again, you know, we're figuring out how these games work. We're learning, right? I mean, we have enough money that we can take some practice runs with here and maybe lose a little bit, but once we get into the swing of things, then we are gonna make so much money back. So much money back. Don't you worry, Lone Shark Mouse. Oh, I can't actually walk past him. I mean, I want to kind of get into that laser one. We haven't tried that one yet. I can't walk past... Okay, maybe I can jump over him. No, I can't. All right. Didn't want to do this. But you know, when you're desperate, desperate measures.
Warrior, a life has been lost.
I know.
Pay more attention to your life force.
I know.
Continually intervene.
I'm sorry for disappointing you, Star-Lord. All right, let's beam down. Look, I'm telling you, I'm feeling lucky. And it's a good question if we still have the money. We're gonna have to see about that. Yeah, we have all the money. Can we go down here? What is down here? So I'm sure that, everything's going to turn out okay. We'll be able to pay the money back. We would never welch on a debt. I hope you're not thinking that's what we're going to do. Look, it's GURP 1, and we fell down into GURP 1. And oh, look at this gentleman.
What it is, alien? Say, that's some bad suit you got on. Where you from? This your first time on Fornax?
Yeah, well, it is, and we're not doing too well.
Big Bang is the place, man. All kinds of fornaxicating going down. Can make all kind of money if you're lucky.
Really? Can you tell me more about this fornaxicating?
Got games and drinking and dances. All kinds of ways to blow your wad. You come up short, then head on out to the Bazaar.
What about that?
If he down to nothing, a man can always sell something at the Bazaar, so he don't get fornaxed.
I hear what you're saying. If you've got nothing left, there's always something you can sell. What's your name?
Name Zeke, man. Just made a killing on the Fast Blast. 1.4 mil cold cash. Waiting on my new super streaker. Then Kuru, here I come.
How is that Fast Blast? I wanted to try that.
Fast Blast is what it is. All or nothing kind of thing. Might come through with some heavy teas if you're lucky. You into it?
Yes, heavy teas. That's what I need.
Right on. This is the trip. Find this mutant named Mark T. Give him 100 teas and you're in.
Okay.
Big, ugly thing. Dumb as a dog and vicious. Don't mess with him unless you got a piece. Course, if you off him, you'll never get off. Dig?
So he charges money and we should not kill him.
Man, you got to have a gun to wander around Fornax. Folks up here just offer you for fun. You can get one at the Bazaar.
Oh, yeah, I know you need a piece to wander around Fornax. You think I came here without a heater? A bang? Yeah, I have that. It's right here in my pocket. I just don't want to show it off, is the thing. I have one. Or I don't know if he has anything else to tell us.
Happen all the time. Folks lose their ships and got nothing left. All kinds wandering the halls. Got bounty hunters and FPs after them.
There are bounty hunters here?
Some serious sick cats, brother. They catch folks and burn them off. Get 300 Ts for a set of alien ears.
Well, I guess that includes us. Everyone calls us an alien. So I guess there will be some people who are interested in our ears. Well, thanks for the advice. Can't go in there. Alright, what do we got in here? This is a pretty large place, and there's not a whole lot in it. And this door's closed. Who knows if we'll be able to open it up. Oh, hey, here's someone.
All right, Buster. Hold it right there. One step and you're fornaxed. All right, where you headed? Don't tell me you don't know.
Of course I know. I have been here many times, and I am just here to get to fornaxicate. It's what I'm here for.
Alien wandering aimlessly outside casino area. Violation of Fornax Code Section 3541-C-2. Penalty, death. See ya, sucker.
Well, that's not... No. Phew. We did it. She has a lot of gems. Look at that. No, we didn't get fornaxed. We just barely evaded being fornaxed. I was able to avoid being fornaxed through my streetwise skills. Oh, who's this?
All alien restricted area. Do not approach. Lethal force in use.
Is this a delic?
Entrance to cabin control forbidden. Lethal force in use.
I mean...
Command station for Seminum Omegan, currently occupied by Jaxus, Captain.
Okay, Jaxus is the leader around here, I guess.
Cree, Captain of Seminum Omegan, native of defunct Omegan Empire, currently on duty in control cabin.
Where is that control cabin? What's your name?
Lictus, guard droid model RD-2765, Tecton origin, prime assembler designed, station, entrance hatch, cabin control. Case hardened, laser equipped, canine olfactory and intelligence systems.
I'm not getting a whole lot from him. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can... Doesn't seem like it. Alright, so I'm just glad he didn't try to exterminate us. There's a locked door over here. That's probably cabin control, where the captain is. So, maybe at some point I'll be able to convince the robot to open the door? That's what I'm guessing anyway. But I can't do it now. I don't suppose this is a thing over here. No.
Thing to take here.
Alright, if I don't talk to her, I don't think she's gonna try to attack me. But, this is a space station then? I thought we were on Fornax. Yeah, it seems like Fornax, even though we see a planet when we come here, it is actually a space station. What about the door that was below me? I think I've tried all of the open doors. The closed doors we have not been able to open as of yet. I don't know if we will be able to. Alright, let's get out of this area. It's pretty dangerous. Yeah, let's head back to the casino and see if we can make any taras in the next few minutes, and then I think we'll probably be wrapping things up. Oh, here's someone. Are you going to try to kill me? I hope you don't.
Leave me alone, mister. Can't you see I've got problems?
Tell me about them. I'm an RPG adventure hero. I'm here to help people with their problems.
What do you think? I mean, just look at me. Stuck out in the middle of nowhere, with no place to go, and no way to get what I need.
Yeah, this does seem like a bad place to be stuck with no money.
You don't stop, do you? Okay, listen. I went to buy some stuff, see? But the guy who had it didn't want teas. He wanted something else.
Oh, but what else could he possibly have wanted?
Do I have to spell it out for you? He wanted me to... Look, I can't talk about it. The problem is, only this guy has the stuff.
I'm not sure what you mean, but hey, maybe I can give him what he wants. Do you know where he is? Maybe I can talk to him.
He's that mutant mock jape. Can you imagine me doing that with him? I don't know what to do. I mean, I have to have the stuff.
I mean, I'm not still not sure what you mean, but I mean, I think that we're looking for Mock Jape as well. So maybe we can go up to him and just tell him, what does he want? And I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement.
Started out doing it for fun, a little pick-me-up, Now I need it just to stay even. I admit it, I've got the habit.
I've heard, yeah, people have mentioned the habit. Are you talking about stroke?
Stroke, mister. I need to get stroked every day just to maintain. Can't you see me shake? Am I really such a bad person? Help me, mister.
Oh, she's got the stroke shakes. What about stroke?
I tried to quit a bunch of times, but the nausea and headaches were too much. Don't make me suffer. Help me.
I guess if I could find some stroke for you.
I hear you can get stroke down on Argos. Get some for me. I'll pay 10,000 T's for it. And
Oh, man.
I'm very grateful.
Listen, lady, if you are going to pay us 10,000 T's, I will enable your drug habit. I will do this for you.
I'm the kind of girl who likes to show her gratitude when an handsome guy does her a favor.
All right, so let's remember her. Let's get her name.
Can't take a hint, can you? All right, my name's Vina, okay? So go on, you don't want to get involved with my problems.
Vina, I'm going to get you so much drugs. All right, so we're going to go. Let's remember that. We want to go to Argos and get some stroke. And that's how we're going to pay back that loan shark. See, I told you everything's going to... Oh, the Pope? What's he doing here?
Welcome to the Bazaar. Perhaps you seek to buy. Or are you maybe in need of taras and wish to sell?
All right, we found the Bazaar.
Things from all over the void I have. Always aliens sell what they need no longer, so they can keep in the casino playing.
And also aliens selling what they actually really need because they have a problem.
A good business this is. Without it, who would come to visit, eh? We Kriegs would have nothing but our thumbs to twiddle. Of us Kriegs, there are few left. What, after 100 years, can you expect? But the apathetics and psychotics of these I am consigned.
I guess tell us about them.
Many of my brother Kriegs out of apathy drift in the free float zone. Better they should be killed like cattle than to continue aimless. Ugh.
The free float zone?
This for recreation was intended. Now apathetics like bags of garbage clutter it.
What's your name?
Call me Kapros, a Krieg of the merchant class. I run the Bazaar to keep in practice in case things should change.
And what about the psychotics?
For these, you should watch out. They kill aliens for fun only. Better you should walk quiet past them than talk.
Wait, hold on. Your people is separated into two groups. The apathetics and the psychotics. This is Zardoz. This is the most terrible future. This is the most terrible world. We need to get off of this immediately.
Do you have things to sell? Ask for my list. Always it changes. Also, I have a laser pistol and a jet belt. Maybe these interest you?
They do.
Need a gun, huh? A beauty I got. Hardly used. For you, 1,000 keys and 50-shot ammo clips. 483 keys each.
It's a lot, but if we had that, we could clear our debt forcefully.
Jewelry, cup toys, certain crystals, musical instruments. Also, if you have a spaceship receipt, these have value.
I couldn't sell my spaceship.
Value depends on whether I can sell. For instance, maybe you have a pretty picture, but nobody these days is buying art, so worthless it is.
All right, how did I get back to his inventory?
For me, a good home this has been. Who's to complain? But this I don't take for granted. Better I should buy and sell than sit and get fat.
You think go to buy? Yeah. You think it wouldn't be too difficult to actually find? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, I guess he has a list of things that we could sell to him.
You have received the thing you seek.
All right.
Always it changes. Too many items to remember. Some I don't know what good they are. But value, I can tell. All these things, bargains. You think maybe I should sell at a loss to make you happy? Well, if my prices you don't like, see if someplace else you can get this stuff.
All right, what about this jet belt?
I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
Like a bird you can fly. For Hive, this is handy. Of course, cheap it's not. 33,333 T.
So the Hive is another planet that we're not able to go to yet. I believe we tried to, and it was forbidden. So this is not something I think we have to worry about right now.
This place I would never go, but for you, Royal Jelly will give 9 lives. To get it, a jet belt you must have.
Okay, so that's something we'll have to think about later. All right. Let's get armed up.
You have received the thing you seek.
I'm going to pay back our debt. With interest.
You have received the thing you seek.
Thanks, Space Pope. Oh. All right, let's see. Let's also take a look at the price list. Okay. Oh! Golden necklace, you say? All right. So, maybe, if we did not give that golden necklace back, we could have used it. You know, I still have the old save game. So maybe this is another alternate reality that never actually happened, and we'll end up loading up from the previous saved game. Now that we know that maybe someone else wants this golden necklace maybe a little bit more than the maker of it. I think I'm kind of liking Fornax more than I did before. Let's see if we can get back up to the casino. Try selling the gold flower. I don't know if he'll accept it. I mean, his price list had the stuff that he would buy. I don't know if he'll buy stuff that's not on the list. Well, I mean, I would just fall down there, wouldn't I? That's a ladder over there. Oh, who's this?
Hey, mate, can you help me out here?
What's going on?
Got me foot stuck in the floor here. Lend me your laser pistol so I can blast it free, would ya? Aye, mate. Hand it here so I can blast free. Come on, be a pal. Help me out.
Well, I see no reason not to let him use our gun. I mean, it's only going to be for a second.
Had to think of that one. Hi, stuck's what it is. Caught between two floorboards. The more I...
Look, he seems nice.
I knew you'd fall for that phony accent and the old sick dog trick. Now give me your ship receipt or I'll kill you.
Oh no, I'm being fornaxed. Time to go old-fashioned. Actually, no, okay, there we go. That is not helping. That is not helping at all. Star-Lord, do you have something to tell me?
Warrior,
I know.
Life has been lost.
I know.
You must pay more attention to your life force.
I know.
Cannot continually intervene.
I'm sorry, Star-Lord. Well, I think that's probably enough for Laser Lords and the stream for this week. Okay. So, I mean, we're learning stuff. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to save this because, you know, we're figuring out what we might need to do with some of the stuff that we already have done. Like, say, instead of giving that necklace back to the maker of it, maybe we should take it to Fornax and get an additional 5,000 Taras. That sounds pretty good. We could borrow the 10,000 Taras from the mouse who loans it to us, but, you know, we can use that to buy a gun and maybe not have to pay the loan back. Maybe we could get that mouse fornaxed. We could do that. So, I mean, we're learning a few things. And, I think that this has been a good session. We've made a little bit of progress. I'll update the notes, the Hot Laser Lords notes, and try to figure out what our next plan of attack, what our next objective should be. And maybe we can actually somehow figure out what we should do with Sadi, since she's clearly not interested in helping a little girl and her mother. Maybe we could just find Lixier from somewhere else. So I think that's going to be it for Laser Lords. And maybe we could just, have a little chat right now. Just talk a little bit now that the stream is coming to an end. Is this my favorite CDI game so far? Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying Laser Lords. It's really janky. It's really it's funny in many ways, but I really kind of like the how it's doing this adventure across multiple planets. And there is some combat, but there isn't a whole lot, which is good because its combat is not so great. It's good that the focus is on the talking and on the quests and on the getting the items and trading them. So more Laser Lords next week, and we'll continue on until we finished it. Some people asking, what did I think about the VGAs? No, I must correct you. It's not the VGAs. It's not the Video Game Awards. It's the Game Awards. I guess Video Game Awards is maybe copyrighted by Spike TV or something. I don't know. As for what I thought about the Game Awards, I didn't actually see them. I intended to, but I was tired because I had a busy day on Friday. And I fell asleep, and I just slept right through them. I don't get the impression I really missed anything. I don't really see people buzzing about the Game Awards. I'm going to guess that my opinion of the Game Awards would have been my usual opinion about that show, which is, why does this exist? This seems unnecessary. In contrast, today was the PlayStation Experience stream, which was a fun stream, in which Sony was talking about the stuff that they've got coming out, talking about, 20 years of the PlayStation and all that. And that was a fun stream. I like that. Was that the capital letter opinion in my Twitter? Well, when I was doing the capital letters in the Twitters, I was talking about the PlayStation Experience. which, you know, I thought it was worthwhile to watch. It was just a whole bunch of these are the games that Sony has coming out in the next year. And that's a good thing. I think that they needed to really get that together and show off what it is that was going to be coming out and try to, you know, hype people up as to the future of those games coming into next year, as opposed to what Microsoft might be having. And they really have not said a whole lot. Nintendo has, but Microsoft I don't think has really made a lot of noise about their lineup coming out. Would I consider myself more of a Sony or Microsoft fan? I don't know if I would consider myself a fan of either of the companies, really, because I've never really been too much into any of the franchises that they've put out. I mean, the consoles, the hardware themselves are fine, but like mostly, if I'm gonna play a multi-platform game, it's gonna be on the PC. And if I get a game for the PS4 or Xbox One, it's going to be because it was an exclusive for that system. You know, that's kind of how it is with me. Am I going to get the new King's Quest? I'm interested in seeing how that turns out, but I honestly don't know if I'm going to get it. I don't know how that's going to be. I would like to know what exactly is King's Quest in 2014, or 2015, I should say. Like, what is that even going to be? I'm a fan of indie art. Yes, I'm a fan of all of the independent arts. Have I learned what a mudroom is? I mean, people in the comments of that video were saying, like, it is a little room that you would walk into and take off your muddy clothes. Yeah, where you would take off your boots. I get that. I've just never heard it referred to as the mudroom. But it's just going to be like a small little area that you have that's for that purpose. What's on my Xmas list? Well, peace and love and understanding and more indie games, probably. Speaking of which, there are a few XBligs on the service right now, so it's enough to make another video. So I expect that a new XBlig video will be coming out this week. So we'll have that. Should you put a CDI on your Xmas list? Well, you know, if you've been very good and if you believe in Santa, then he might indeed bring you a Philips Compact Disc Interactive this Christmas Eve. How are the mode videos coming? The next one is coming along. I think that I should be able to get that one out this week. I should be able to be finished with it. Let's see. Thought the mode videos were done. Well, I mean, the plan for them are done. Some of the recording and editing still has to be done. And there are 2 more videos to come out before the LP is actually finished. And then, like I said, we will be starting D4, which should probably actually be a pretty short LP, since Season 1 is pretty short. Have I started the next mode video, or am I just procrastinating? There is some procrastination going on, but I have worked out what it is that I want to do with that video, which is the thing that usually takes the longest amount of time. Mode never ends? Correct. Mode never ends. What choice could we finally make to end mode once and for all? Will I do anything with Midnight Stranger? Maybe eventually. I mean, not right now. I wouldn't want to go just right to that, but maybe at some point. Faffy asking, what are the odds that the roommate in D4 is going to be the big bad? Well, I mean, there's certainly something up with him. I mean, I don't think Swery gave him that name for no reason. And he certainly seems to know something that David Young does not know. So I don't know about him being the big bad, but I think that there is some ulterior motives going on. how long do I pre-plan for these streams? Well, I mean, the current CDI streams required a lot of work to actually start in the getting a CDI, and all that part. But as far as the weekly streams, they don't require too much preparation at this point, since we're just going through these interactive titles, not games. So it hasn't required too much work as of late. Once we finish with the CDI, then I'll have to start putting in more preparation time to figure out what it is that we're going to be doing. But for right now, it's been kind of easy. The only thing I've really been doing much preparation time with has been Laser Lords, to update the notes and figure out what it is we should be doing next. Honorific asking, why would you get a CDI? I counter that with the question, why would you not get a CDI? You can't answer that. How many more interactive media titles are left from the pile? Well, the played pile is now bigger than the unplayed pile, so we're getting there. Would I consider doing the original 2 Fallout games? I've never played those, so I really don't know. Puzzle and Dragons and Fist of the North Star collaboration? Is there actually a thing like that? Or are you making... That's an interesting thing to make up, but I don't know if you are. What am I going to do with the other pile of CDI games? I mean, we've been playing them. That's what we've been doing for the past few weeks. Would I get a Sega CD? I have a Sega... Well, I have one. It hasn't worked in years. But I had a Sega CD when it first came out, and I did play a few things on it. And there's some good stuff on there. There's a respectable library. Not for the price of the system at the time, but it is something that you could get a collection for. What do I do with them when I'm not playing them? I keep them here. It's a common question people ask. I don't know what it is people expect me to do with them. They're here. They're not going anywhere but here. Am I saving a special CDI game for last? There are still a couple of special ones that I can think of that we haven't gotten to. But there really is not a finale or anything. I'm not actually sure what I have at the bottom of the pile right now. Oh, sleep with them. Well, yeah, I do that. That goes without saying. Have I tried Natural Doctrine for the PS4? It's a neat tactical game. I haven't. I haven't really tried anything for the PS4 recently. And there hasn't really been anything that's caught my attention. Would I buy a Jaguar? On occasion, I think about that. On if I wanted to, if I would want to get a Jaguar, if I would want to try to get games for that. But then I look at the library of Jaguar games and I think about, is there anything really that we would want to watch there? Either there isn't really too much that's good, and the things that are bad are not, would be really fun to watch. So I don't know if, sometimes I think about a Jaguar, but I usually don't go for it. Do I have a lot of pajamas since I sleep with so many people? You don't need too many. You don't need a whole wardrobe for sleeping with people. Usually you just kind of the lack of clothes I would expect that you would have. Would I do more of the Retro Friend videos? Yeah, there are some more stuff that I want to do from the Atari 2600. It's just I haven't really gotten around to them. The retro videos actually takes a while to do. Those take as long to do as proper Let's Play videos, because there's a lot of editing to do in those and a lot of preparation. So I haven't really gotten around to that. But yeah, there's more that I wanted to do with those videos. How many people have I fornaxed? That's more like people are fornaxing me. Have I checked out Choice of Games? I don't know what those are. Have I read Existentialist Philosophy, or are my comments just my brain at work? I'm just, rambling. Just think of something off the top of the head. I've read a little bit of philosophy when I was in college and had Philosophy 101, but I don't really remember a whole lot from it. Someone asking about the Real Steel video and why is that popular? I have no idea. It's funny. I don't know why that thing has so many views. It's a completely unremarkable video about a completely unremarkable demo about a completely unremarkable game. I don't know why it has so many views. Maybe no one else did a video of Real Steel for the Xbox 360, and so if anyone searches for it, maybe that's the one that comes up. I don't know. Well, I think I'm getting a little tired, so it might be just about time to say goodnight. When are we going to go back to Lost Eden? I'm not sure about that. I mean, we do have a lot of things to go through. Lost Eden is just one of them, so not sure about that as of yet. But I hope everyone had a fun time at the stream tonight. So, we'll be back next week with more of this streaming, more CDI, more Laser Lords, and, we'll just, hanging out, talking, having a good time, having fun times. And in the meantime, there will be an Exploit video coming out, and hopefully that mode video will come out as well, and we'll see what else might happen. I'll see you next time. Everyone have a good night, a good week, and remember, you want to fornaxicate, but you do not want to get fornaxed. I'll see you next time.